Novartis has agreed to buy Avidity Biosciences in a $12 billion biotech deal, the biggest acquisition for the Swiss drug maker in more than a decade. Joining us now is Bloomberg Intelligence senior pharmaceutical analyst Sam Fazeli. Sam, thanks for joining us on the show. What does this deal tell us about potential M&A activity across the pharma space?
Well, good morning to you. So this is, by my count, we keep a tally of this, of course, Bloomberg. This will be the 21st deal for 2025 where large pharma companies are buying a biotech. Of course, there's many more deals when biotechs are buying biotechs. We saw one a couple of weeks ago for Genmab. Here, this is Novartis, which needed to do a deal to bring in assets that would help them to keep their growth momentum post-2029, post-2030, after one of their drugs, Cosentyx, is going off patent. If you look at our MODL function, you'll find that the revenue for Cosentyx, a big drug, $7.4 billion by 2029, is beginning to decline from that point because there's biosimilars coming. So the company needed, and this is a really good fit for Novartis. And as I said, this becomes the 21st deal where large pharma is buying small biotechs, and it really helped. These spate of deals has helped the biotech sector take off.
Well, how well received is that, Sam, when it comes to some of these major kind of pharmaceutical companies that are looking to perhaps make these acquisitions globally and, of course, in the United States in the face of always the tariff threat that seems to be looming over every sector's head? Just kind of connect the dots for us here.
Yeah, so I think what you might notice is that since kind of the end of the summer, the spate of deals, biotech, and large pharma biotech has picked up a little bit. And I think that's because we've got some levels of certainty now into the conversation with regards to the most favored nations, tariffs they've got a reprieve on. So I think the whole setup here, as the companies are doing more and more deals on those pricing conversations with the administration in the US, has given them confidence to be able to go and do this and not feel overexposed in terms of risks. And one thing to note here also is that the deal that Novartis is doing is for assets that we call for rare diseases. So they are orphan drugs, which are often much less scrutinized in terms of pricing and regulation and maybe the Inflation Reduction Act impact than standard drugs for large diseases. So here, this is also another advantage for the deal between Novartis and Avidity.